Welcome back. So today's market is over. After the session, we are just analyzing the market. Today was a good day. We got profit in the call side and the put side also. So I will just explain my trades which I have taken. So this was the sell side. 40,454 was the sell side which we had already drawn yesterday. This is the sell side. Okay. And what happened is that today was a gap down, and the market suddenly shooted, because all we know is that in the sell side there will be lots of stop orders over here. It all already got a gap down, and eventually the price just shooted upwards. I think almost 200 or 300 points the price shooted upwards. Okay, so let it be. So in the yesterday's video we analyzed that this is our first buy side to get souped. Okay, and this is our second buy side. I will just delete this one. I will tell all that later. Okay, so what happened is that yesterday we said once we get a soup over here and a market structure break, we will take a put entry to downwards. Okay, so for our luck, we didn't get any market structure break or an fair value gaps for us to take any put entries. Okay, after getting a soup, we got a nice displacement over here. In the 5 minutes, we got a nice displacement. I don't used to trade in this displacement because all I need is a market structure shift, and a displacement is good for me for a put entry. Okay, I don't used to trade in this kind of FEGs. So I just waited, and I came to know that yeah, after 10:30 it is going to be 11 and the manipulation session will be starting. So I thought, okay, in the New York session I will be trading. Okay, so I was closely monitoring. After 11 o'clock, here start the manipulation area. I will just, okay, it is still 12:30. Okay, so in this range, after morning Asian session, this is the Asian high. I will just mark out for you, Asian high. This is the Asian high, and the price was inside our range also, but we didn't get any put opportunities to short. And yesterday I told that this area, this low will be acting as a support. Okay, so the price eventually came down. I was just analyzing the market. I was just watching, continuously watching, and eventually what happened is that in the price came to this support, and we know this candle formation is known as soldiers, white soldiers. I think I'm not a good analyst in the candlestick patterns, but still in the early time days I used to learn all this. But I still know that this is a white soldier candlestick pattern or a soldier candlestick. Okay, so I know, okay, it is going to be reversing from here. So what happened is that I switched to 15 minutes time frame. So I look for a displacement candles, and here came the displacement. This 15 minutes gap was having a bearish FVG. Okay, after taking this support, what happened is that the very next candle itself shot upwards. Okay, itself is a bullish candle. So the what we analyze is that if we are closing below, a red candle should close below in the FVG for more downside. Okay, but the very next candle closed above and it became an inversion FVG. Okay, so I switched to 5 minutes. After getting an inversion FVG, it was almost about 12:15. In the 12:15, what happened is that the inversion FVG became a support for the manipulation session, and it forms a bullish candle. It's called a hammer or pin bar, anything you can call. So from my experience, I know it is only 10 more minutes or something like that for the New York session to open. So after waiting for one more candle, it was an indecision candle. So I took a trade, waiting next candle over here. I mean, in this candle, yeah, after closing this candle itself, I took a trade, keeping an SL in the manipulation zone low. I'm taking out this support area because I don't want that anymore. This was our SL, and this was our first target, like we said, 40,857 area. And what happened is that from the 12:30 onwards, it started moving up, and got our first target. Okay, our second target was 49,200 49,021, in which we achieved our second target also. But I exited all my positions in this first target and waited for a dip. Here we have a displacement. It is called an FEG bullish, but we didn't get any dips over here because after filling here also there was an FEG. Okay, after filling this, it suddenly shooted upwards. Okay, so I didn't mark that FEG also, let it be. But what I understood is that it didn't took this FEG. Okay, it didn't took this FEG. The price is suddenly shooted upwards. After getting a dip, it shooted upwards. So I marked this low as my sell side because I know there will be lots of sell orders will be there. Okay, So after, what happened is that the London session took out the Asian session high and breached towards our second target. I'm just removing the Asian high, and from the buy side it started falling. Buy side was swept and it started falling, in which I guess I already posted. Yeah, we will be getting a sweep from like this, and if we're getting a sweep, we can short and trade till here. Okay, so what happened is that, okay, I'm not telling I'm predicting the market like that. I'm not a guru or anything. I'm just doing a trading ICT concept trading, which I'm sharing with you people. Okay, so what happened is that after getting a sweep, the market came down, took a support and formed a bullish candle. This is called a bullish candle because this one's above the candle closed and it's not as a bullish candle. But what happened is that all the buyers got trapped over here. The price eventually moved down. Do not take any trades over here because we are not sure. We are not getting any displacement. It's not a demand zone. It's nothing. That's not how the market works. That's not how the ICT concepts also never works. Okay, so after a fall, we got a market structure break. This support, this sell side, we got a market structure break also because this candle closes below. As let's just switch back to 15 minutes, and here we have a bullish FVG in which the very next candle closes below and it became an inversion FVG. So I was pretty sure that it will be falling till here and till here. Okay, so what happened is that I didn't took any trades over here. Even though the inversion FVG is below, the candle closed, I never took any trade. I waited for this candle to close below this range, and eventually we got a displacement over here. This is a bearish FVG. Okay, this is a bearish FVG. So I took a trade over here in which the candle tapped over this FVG and closes below. I took a trade. Okay, somehow I guess I took a trade over here and kept my SL over here. And I need a target, right? I need to understand where my target is. We can't just keep this low as a target because these three white soldiers moved upside in a fall. So there will be an outer block. This last red candle is the outer block. Okay, so I know the market is targeting this outer block, so I focused on this outer block. I removed this FVG, I don't need it anymore. So I targeted this outer block for my target. Okay, I shorted over here, even though the very next candle shooted upwards, but I didn't mind because it didn't even close the above. If it was closing above, I would have exited over here somewhere because I don't want to overall wait over here because my bias to get a reversal from here. We all the way, I don't want to keep an SL over here also. Why want to risk everything? I don't want to do that. Just keep an SL over here, take the trade and exit over here. We need to understand where the price needs to go. This was an order block, 5 minutes trade. This was an order block and the price eventually came down. I exited over here. In the fall, I exited somewhere like this. So here I exited. I don't know because in the premium, I just exited in the market because it was already in a plus 70 points, I guess. Okay, so I exited over here, and what happened is that eventually the price moves upwards. Okay, I'm taking out this character change because I don't need it anymore. I marked this as an high because the price retraced over here and get a fall. I marked this as an high. If it is breaching, then we'll be looking for a call entry, but we are not looking for any call entry tomorrow also. Let's just wait because we are having something good actually. I will tell you. Here we are having an OB and the price is just moving upwards. The price needs to, for the call entry again, the price needs to sustain above this level. Let us say the price needs to sustain above this level, and after the consolidation, we'll do a trade to here. Okay, till where? We need to analyze that first. This is our sweeping area. It is our buy side and this is our second buy side. Okay, I will show you. So this buy side, what we got it, I'm just removing that. This is the buy side which we are targeting again, and this is the second target, this is the third target. Okay, but we are not taking any calls from here because already it is in a downtrend. We are just got an OB doesn't mean the price will be going from here. Maybe sometimes it will be going, sometimes it won't be going, but still we will be waiting for a proper setup. Okay, we'll be waiting for a call entry to form like this, like this, like this. In this dip we'll buy for the entry because somehow we'll be getting an order block over here, I guess. It depends upon the price action concept. I don't trade from here to here like this. I'll be waiting for a demand zone and a proper character change. Then I'll be trading till this range. Okay, Moreover, 49,022, the price should sustain above this level for a call set. Okay, I'm not trading in this session any call set. Okay, if we are getting, I'll show you one more thing. Here we have a breaker block. Okay, this is called a breaker block. Okay, if the price, I'm just removing this order block, this session, everything I am removing. If the price is not sustaining, if the price is not sustaining and it is just falling again, if it is just a retracement and if it is falling back, we'll be targeting till here. This is a breaker block. I don't know where after this where the market will be going. I'll be just analyzing that later. Still here, this will be our put side entry. If the price is sustaining below this area, this range, because in the 15 minutes, if we draw a path, this was the dip, this was the high. Okay, so in this, from this high to this low, we don't want to trade any trades. Okay, we don't want to make any trades, we don't want to make any trades. What happened is that the price eventually started falling, got a retracement, let it be, very good. If the price drops here, I mean in this area also, we'll take a put entry from here to this range. Okay, this is our setup. If you want to know the price here range, it will be like 48,259. Okay, I will mark this in my MSB also, because the price eventually shifted from here and it is now retracing towards that area. Okay, if we are getting a call, I mean a put from here to here, then that will be a good. Then later the call setup, we'll analyze that later. We don't want to ride the whole market, we just want to move in the price actions. Okay, so this is our setup for tomorrow. If we are getting, if it is sustaining above this range 49,022, in the dip in the displacement, we'll ride it towards here, or we'll get a something like this to here. Okay, so market is always supreme. By analyzing the market doesn't mean we are good traders or something like that. We just want our proper setup to happen. If we are not getting any proper setup tomorrow, we don't want to trade. That is what happens. Okay, already I think we are in a good call setup. From here the price can shoot up till here and then a fall to here, or else from here it can fall. I don't know. Anyway, let's just wait and see how the market reacts tomorrow. Okay, so today we had two good trades in the London session. From here to here we got, I think, yeah, from here, then from here to the OB we got. So that too was a good trade. Okay, so I guess I will see you tomorrow after the market. Thank you.